blockchain podcast where we're not selling you nothing, we're selling itself.
You know I got it in my bag, got it in my bag. Blockchain.
Yo, right back at you in Blockchain Podcast, man. My guy, my brother from another, you know what I'm saying? Straight off that plane from the West Coast, man. We out here at NYC, NFT NYC 2023. You know what I mean? We got pigeons in a motherfucking building, you know what I'm saying? Smarts. Jam, what up, man? Got my guy Manny next to me. What up, brother?
What up with it, man? What's going on with it, G? Yo, what's going on? This is Manny Jackson from Thread House Co. And I'm excited to be actually on your stomping grounds, right? NYC, you know what I'm saying? So I appreciate it. And shout out, like you said, shout out to Smarts, Jim, and everything, filming a live podcast, keeping it pigeon right now. Thank you for allowing me to come up here and speak, share a little bit about Thread House and everything. And just, I love what the Pigeons is doing and everything in the community that they're building. So shout out to them and all of their people that's on board rocking with them.
Come on, man. That's right, man. We got Manny fresh off the panel, holding it down, you know what I mean? Had some major key topics, you know what I'm saying, that we might not always discuss, too, you know what I mean? So, yeah, man, you know, I got Manny's all in a sustainable fashion. And, man, bro, be having the magic chicks, you know what I mean? Like, if you want to stay fly, drippy guys, you know what I mean? And pull a little rabbit out the hat. You know what I'm saying? Like, out the bag, that is. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on. And then have a fly cap on your crown with it. Like, you dig? Like, my guy Manny's the guy, man. Thread House is the name. Sustainable fashion. You know what I'm saying? We all in this Web3 community. You know what I'm saying? Making sure that we spread the word and knowledge, man. This guy.
Shout out to Minty. I meant to shout him out. I think something told me to shout him out, but I guess he live, you know what I'm saying? This is what we do. You know what I'm saying? And you know what, G, thank you so much for giving me the opportunity. You know, I like to call this the on the podcast, like the On the Blockchain podcast exclusive. Like G always brings exclusive energy. He always brings you exclusive content. And today and everything, I'm loving what I get a chance to share with you all and actually maybe show you all, right? Because I got some habits and rabbits to pull out, you know what I'm saying, that y'all ain't seen yet. But you know, I'm excited to share what we actually building and what brings us here all the way from Los Angeles to NYC. And so let's get into it.
Yeah, brother, that's it, man. You know what I mean? I want to talk about some of them topics you was touching on the panel just now, you know what I'm saying? And you know, man, it's shit that we don't talk about, especially men. You know what I mean? No matter what color, really, you know what I'm saying? You know, we're supposed to be strong and masculine all the time. We don't talk about mental health, you know what I mean? Mental health awareness and just being there for one another, you know what I mean? And in all times, not just, you know what I mean, down times, but in the good times too, you know what I mean? We got to support each other. And not just that, man, we got to check up on each other because sometimes we don't be hearing from our brothers, you know, and we just be like, oh, man, bro busy, or, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh, just he, nah, man, why not give bro a call, man? And make sure that he good. Make sure he having a good day. He might just need that call I might be his pickup for the day. Like, he's having a fucked up day, you know? So, like, yeah, man, let's talk about that, bro.
Yeah, man. So I appreciate you actually starting off with that. First of all, before we even get started, one of the things that I really, really love about you, G, is ever since I met you, and that's why I guess you say brother from another, you know what I'm saying? G gets a lot of love in this Web3. But one of the things I love about our relationship is you really showed up one day by calling me out of the blue, just checking in with me. Right. And we had such a real conversation. And that really brought this relationship full circle. This don't have anything to do with Web3, crypto, you know, NFTs. It has everything to do with brotherhood and community. It has everything to do with brotherhood and community. And that moment that we shared actually is part of the reason that, you know, I'm excited about what we're doing with our platform, what we're building with Thread House. And, you know, I'm excited about taking this to another level of sustainability, right? as we align with several different SDGs, but the one that has really deepened me into this space and deepened me in my life, I say, is mental health awareness. You know, it's sustaining yourself. And I mean, we talk about that subject and everything, but do we really talk about it? Do we really address it? Do we really feel even comfortable? And, you know, this level of vulnerability that I'm at in my space in my life, it's not like I haven't been here before, but this is a different level of the journey. And I want to empower our communities all over. And it's just not even just Web3. We're just using this as a platform and another tool, right? But I want to empower my people to be able to speak and empower and be proud of some of the things, but also being honest. That's why in our project, you know, one of the treatments is accountability. That flickers the red bulb, right? So when that red bulb flashes, it's accountability. And let's talk about that a little bit, you know what I'm saying, on the accountability side.
Yeah, bro. Listen, man, that's big. I'm glad you even hit that note because, you know, in Web3, on different accounts, we got to hold people accountable. Because, listen, man, for people's actions, like if we going to start this new world off, you know what I mean, in this new phase, you know what I mean, with this technology or on the right end of this technology, then we got to make sure that old traditional ways, they can't go on in this world here. And that comes number one with responsibility and accountability, like bro said, you know what I mean? So we got to each one teach one, but we got to hold each other accountable too. Like, you know, when we on some fuck shit, you know what I mean, be able to sit down in a round table, you know, and we could disagree to agree, we could agree to disagree, whatever. But at the end of the day, man, we got damn sure find some different solutions, you know what I mean, rather than keep sticking to the problem.
You know, what's really interesting about that word accountability, especially, let's talk about brotherhood and let's just talk about building, right? Because that word accountability, sometimes what's really dope is when your bro like Gully calls and my bro like Tree of Life call, you know, shout out to Tree, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Free, like when brothers like Free call, or my boy like Daenerys, when these guys pick up the phone and call, you know what I'm saying? One of the realest conversations that we have is, yo, Manny, what are you doing? What are you doing? How are you holding yourself accountable? And I say the same thing to them. So I think that before we can start addressing everybody else's issues, the first thing we have to do is address our issue. And where I'm at in my own life and my own journey, I am having to address a lot of my fucking issues. And I want to empower people that it's okay to even meet yourself where you are in life and address those issues. And it's okay no matter what, because now those issues, and if you're talking about mental health, right, or mental illness or whatever it is, now that becomes what we use as symptoms, right? Because that could be it. Like if you got a gambling issue, you know what I'm saying, that's a problem when it becomes a problem, when it starts altering things in your life, right? So I think about those symptoms and everything, but one of the most important things for us is accountability. So I'm very, very excited about having a community of accountable brothers and accountable sisters and accountable followers, accountable leaders, you know what I'm saying? Like, and I want to add this in there, achievers, because sometimes we might not give ourselves enough credit about the things that we're achieving. And we got to be able to be accountable for achieving as well. We got to hold our brothers accountable for achieving. I tell G all the time, this is a real conversation that we having because you on the block and this is exclusive, right? You know what I'm saying? And this is where we talk about, like, I'm like, G, you doing it. You're doing the right thing. You're doing everything right. You know what I'm saying? You, the team, Ali, y'all are doing it. You know what I'm saying? You're showing up everywhere. No matter, even when you can't show up, you show up in spirit. Your name is being talked about. Your podcast is being talked about. You got some of the biggest peoples in this space talking. You're giving everybody a platform, whether you a founder or whether you just started today. G's going to holler at you and be like, yo, what's up? Come through and come on the show. See, he's making an impact. And see, when you see that, you got to hold that accountable as well. And when G fucking up, I can tell you, yo, G, you fucking up. You know what I'm saying? You know, you wasn't right for that. You know what I'm saying? Maybe think about it a little bit different. And we have those conversations as well. Bro just told me something the other night. He was like, yeah, Manny, maybe look at this a little bit different. You know what I'm saying? So we got to see with different lenses. You know what I'm saying? And that's another thing that we could talk about is the lenses and everything as well that we actually see life through.
Sheesh. Yeah, man, I talk about it all the time, man. She actually tell that to somebody a lot, I know, man. But listen, yeah. I would be pretty. But yo, man, back to what Manny was talking about, man. Sustainability, accountability, and utility. Man, this is Web3, baby. This is what the fuck we do. And yeah, it's a new vocabulary, but it really ain't though, because these words been around forever. You know what I'm saying? We're just utilizing them in a new way right now. And man, you gotta get with us. You know what I mean? Like bro said, man, steel, sharpen, steel. This is what the fuck we do over here. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, it ain't no dull swords in the shed over here. You know what I'm saying? Because we keeping each other sharp, you know what I mean? And on point, on go, you know what I mean? Ready to hit our target every day. Because that's what we do, guys. You know what I'm saying? So like, you know what I mean? Like, learn how to be, involved in a bigger collective, you know what I'm saying, that always thinking about I and me, you know what I'm saying, because ain't no I and team like we know, and yeah, man, like we gotta move with a different purpose, you know what I'm saying, going forward.
You know, since we was talking about accountability and we was talking about how we see through different lenses, sometimes we have to talk about how we see things through those different lenses, and another part of that treatment is meditation. Because sometimes seeing things through different lenses, my therapist had me do a really interesting exercise, and right now I'm gonna have you do it, G. I'm gonna walk you through this real quick. It's kind of spontaneous and minty. I'm gonna have you actually film me do this with G. This is something that really altered my day. And also altered my perspective, and I want to see how you feel about this. So you ready? All right. So first of all, you're gonna have to take off your other lenses. Yeah, take the lenses off, right? You know what I'm saying? And this is gonna take long, but I want you to put your hands over your eyes, both of them, both hands over your eyes. All right. So you can see a little bit of you can see a little bit of light, right? Right? No, put your hands over your eyes. Just like this, cover both eyes with both of your hands. All right, cool. So, can you see anything? Can you see a little bit of light? Can you see a somewhat of certain things going on? Right? But you can hear things, right? You can feel things, right? Your other senses are working. So this is what I want you to do now. I want you to remove one hand. One hand, just remove one. All right, now you see like there's a little bit of gaps between your hands, right? And you see a little bit more, right? Right, you connecting a little bit more, right? Now remove that hand. Now open your eye. Can you see everything? Can you feel everything? So the thing is, when you're going through life and you have blinders on and you don't realize you got your hands over your eyes, it kind of can force you to not be able to connect. It can force you not to be able to really see what's in front of you, right? Now you put them on, you can see a little bit more sharper, right? You know what I'm saying? I wear glasses, and part of why I wear glasses is because sometimes I can't see anything far away. So it has to bring things. The glasses actually helps me see things a little bit closer. It zooms in, right? So it's how I see the world. And so part of why I Innovate wears glasses is because it's how he sees the world. Sometimes you see the world with dark tint on. Sometimes, like me, I have all sorts of fly colored tint on my glasses all the time. Right? So I see the red in colors. So a lot of people don't understand why I do that. I see the red in colors, you know. I see different colors. I see deeper colors. But
so much more you got to do this with my vibe down about.
All right, Willie.
I'll get out you.
All right, no doubt, G. Thank you, boss, for asking and having us in here, by the way, too. Yeah, no doubt. I appreciate that. I don't want you to cut that. That's live. I appreciate that. Thank you so much, Manny. This is what really makes these type of things dope too, man, because it's live, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to the gentleman for allowing to use his studio at White Man.
Shout out.
Loud Bodega, man, you know what I'm saying?
In the Bronx, man. Make sure y'all pull up anytime in NYC too, man.
You know what I'm saying? Well, he gave us an opportunity. So let me finish this up real quick. I'm going to wrap this tight. They'll say real short. Anyway, that's how I see the raps through those lenses, right? Like I said, when my therapist did that session, and I'm sure you can attest to it, if we go through the walls just looking out of the crack of our hands and covering our eyes, it forces us not to connect. And so I just want to encourage individuals to remove the cover. Because see, what happens is it allows you to have accountability, right? So then you can be accountable for you holding that your hair where eyes. Then now you can have control, right? So now you got control of what it is that you're doing. And then you engage. But engagement is such an important part, right? This is engagement. This is what we're doing today. We're engaging. This is why whatever we were putting in the rain, whatever seeds we planting out today, they're going to manifest. What Jim and them is doing right now, the live podcast, yo, it's inspired the fuck out of me. It's inspired G. It's inspired so many other people in here. You know what I'm saying? So definitely, we definitely pulling up on something like that. Shout out to Second Factory as well. What's up?
Shout out to Tiffany. Tiffany, what
up, Tiff? What up?
Tiffany out here today? Well, I'm Tiffany out here too.
You saw Tiff?
Tiff website, man. Yeah, relax. Shout out to Tiff. Shout out to Second Factory. Shout out to website, man. Listen, man, we love y'all guys, man. We do this for y'all. You know what I'm saying? We on the clock, 1 o'clock. And I mean, once again, shout out to La Bodega, man. We having fun, man. Shout out to Pigeons. Shout out to Let's Disrupt Digital. You know what I mean? Listen, we in the building, man. Shout out to House. My guy Manny, man. LA to New York. This is what we do for you on the Blockchain Podcast. Bye.